guys, my freaking camera died, so I'm gonna record on my phone for a second after I fix more here. Okay. I feel like I really don't care. So, I wanted to tell you guys some insight on how it feels, or give you guys some insight on how it feels to be an activist sometimes, and some of my like trials and tribulations of being an activist. So one of the believe it or not, oh, what are you doing? Sorry, my cat. One of the things that I realized that have surfaced the most is like unsupportiveness from friends, and I think that's actually one of the things that like it used to hurt me more than it does now, because at the end of the day, my eyes are on the animals. So pettiness doesn't really like, it doesn't affect me anymore, especially when it comes to my activism, because that's like being petty at work. It's like, no, this is my passion, this is my job, this is what I'm here for. So I'm gonna just dive right into it. Friends. I really expected more support from friends. So story time. I remember when I was making my video for the Little Sue movement, and I made my circus video. I had asked like hand-selected people that I thought were really competent and would be able to bring forth my vision. And I asked them to record some videos. I gave them like a record date. I gave them like a deadline basically, because I wanted to have it out before the circus came to town. I wanted to have time to spread awareness. Believe it or not, that was very difficult for a majority of the people who I asked. I waited like a month and a half for some videos. And then granted, some of them were really worth it, but some of them were like, people were in their pajamas, people were like whispering. It was just bad. So I remember I asked this one person to record a video for me, and he had been in my corner, he had been in support of me since we had met, and I kept asking him, and then I kind of like fell back, even though it was past my deadline. And he would like he was going to parties, and he was like doing everything else but making like my 3-second video or like 11-second video. It was really interesting. But I realized that a lot of people didn't put forth their greatest effort, not because of anything I did or because they hated me. It was because maybe they just never were really asked to put forth their greatest effort in anything. Maybe that's what they did. Maybe in school they half-assed it. I don't know, but you could tell the people who give you a full, who wanted to give me the best they could give me, and I really do appreciate that. Another thing was sharing. I feel like after the video was made, not a lot of my friends shared it. Or yeah, like I had maybe 15 people or like 12 people in my video, and I think only like 5 of them really shared the video, unless I specifically asked. So that was really interesting. Then I remember I got an opportunity for PETA, and they were telling me they were going to put the video on their website and on their Twitter, and that's going to branch out to millions of people. So I was going around. My nose is definitely running. I was trying to act like it wasn't, but it is. I'm sorry, guys. I have to dab. No, it's more like a blow. Sorry. This weather, my allergies, my new cat. Okay, so I feel like Bobby Schmurder. All right, so yeah, so I needed like consent forms in order to, well, I didn't need them. I thought it would be polite to ask for people's consent to be like published on the PETA website. So I was getting consent forms, and I had to keep asking one of my friends for her consent form, and she just was like procrastinating. So finally she said, well, my mom doesn't want me to sign it because people can alter your voice and make you say something that you're not really saying. I have never heard, Tam. Miss, that's my cat. Sorry, guys. I have never heard of anything like that in my life. Like, you're not going on porn.com. You're going on freaking PETA. Like, come on. Anyways, so that was disappointing, and I just felt like I had to keep asking her. I never got the consent form. Our friendship is pretty done in my eyes. I mean, I just, in my head, I've been trying to be really lenient when it comes to friendships because we are all brought up differently. But if it's one thing I can't tolerate, it's when you are not in support of my passion. I'm not saying you have to dive in, but don't put a halt to it. I had another situation with a close friend of mine, and I remember I hit him up and I'd asked him to be in my video, and he was like, you know, this animal activism is just not like my thing. Like, it's just not my passion. But I remember when he was really into his music, and and I'm not really a rap girl. I'll do a little bit of it in doses. But I was going in promoting his video. I had his lyrics to freaking captions of my picture. So it really, So it really hurt. You messing up my sentimental moment. So it really hurt when he said he didn't want to participate in something that I was passionate in. I mean, it had something similar. I really forgot the situation because I'm trying not to hold grudges, but it saddens me when I see that my friends are not in support of something that I take very seriously. So that's just a PSA to my friends out there who do support me. I want to focus on you. So the people who share my videos, my pictures, comment, spread awareness, tag me in posts. You guys too. People don't even know me who tag me in posts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are the bomb. You are amazing, because without you, I wouldn't see some of the things some of the petitions I signed. I wouldn't see those, or I wouldn't be aware of certain organizations. It was this girl, and she found a pit bull, and I guess his owner had abandoned him. So my friend tagged me in her picture. But I followed the story, and she found a shelter for the pit bull, like a pit bull centered shelter. Like she was feeding the dog, going back as if it was her own dog, like stuff like that. Those are the people who I want to surround myself with. People who care, even if your passion wasn't originally animals, just people who care. Like, I'm getting hot thinking about it. My last story is learning how to. This is a crazy situation, but it's learning how to like confront people when you see that they're kind of ignorant to a situation and you want to tell them or help kind of spread awareness about something. I'm learning how to spread awareness in a different way. But I'm going to make another video because this one's kind of long. But stay tuned for that next one because it's a freaking doozy. Thanks, Felicia, for listening. I love you. 2 pieces.